Hey everybody, it's Locs here from Black Hair Compass, and I'm coming to you guys with another video. And today, and this will be a short video, super short, but I just wanted to go ahead and make it because it's been on my mind. And so I'm going to share with you just 3 points, pros and cons about having a lot of locks. If you follow my channel, you already know this, but when I first started the process of establishing my locks, I was going for a Sisterlock look and I failed. I was going for about 400 locks and I ended up with what I now have, which is about 250. And I just want to reiterate how happy and thankful I am that I failed in my attempt to install what would look like Sisterlocks. But before I start talking about the cons, I'm just going to talk about the positives. So there are two really obvious pros with having a lot of locks. One is that the more locks you have, the more volume and body your hair is going to have. This really definitely comes into play for people who consider themselves to have low density hair, or they have very fine hair. Having a lot of locks is going to give you kind of like the most bang for your buck. It'll look like your hair is really full because you have such a high number of locks. And it's certainly true for people who have high density hair or thick hair strands. It's just going to make your hair look even more full. The second thing that's a positive about it is versatility and styling. When you have more locks to work with, you just automatically have more options available to you. And so those are two great things. I don't necessarily see the benefits of that too much because I'm not really into styling my hair. I wear my hair down all the time and that's it. But I know that in the future, should I want to style, I have a lot of styling options available to me because I have a lot of locks to work with. And with that being said, I have one con for having a lot of locks, and it is the maintenance, man. Like, y'all don't understand. Every time it's time for me to interlock my roots, you guys don't understand how close I am to combining my locks. Like, I literally will sit there like, man, if I just start combining, I could end up with like 70 locks and this would be so much better. It is so much work to interlock 250 locks. Like, I don't even have as many as I was going for. I was going for 400, and I am so thankful that that did not work out for me because I think I would lose my mind. It is so much work to interlock 250 locks. And then I also, if you follow I think it was my 20-month lock update, I said I was stretching my interlocking sessions out to 8 weeks. And I don't know if it's that, because I used to do every 5 weeks. And I don't know if that 3 weeks is what made it extra work, or if it's the 3 weeks plus the hair, skin, and nail vitamins that I'm taking that's maybe making my hair grow faster. But it was so much work to get through all of these locks, like to interlock the roots. It is truly a labor of love. That's probably the only negative thing about locks. Like, locks are so low maintenance. They're super carefree. They're an excellent option for black people who want to like grow their hair really long and they don't want to have to invest a lot of time. Like, locks are awesome, except when it comes time to interlock your roots if you have a lot of locks. It is so much work. In the end, I'm gonna keep doing it because I love my hair and I love the result. But just know that if you are someone who is considering locks and you know you want a lot of locks but you also want to self-maintain, just be aware of what you're signing yourself up for. You definitely have to be somewhat of a hair person, so to speak, if you're gonna have a lot of locks, because while it's not a lot of maintenance on a day-to-day basis, when it does come time to interlock, it's gonna be a lot of work. And you just have to make sure that you're committed to that, because you don't want to just let your locks go, because then that's how you end up with like marrying at the roots. Your locks could start thinning, and you start losing locks. So it really is better to just decide up front, are you willing to pay the cost if you want this many locks? But so yeah, I mean that's just how I'm feeling. Again, I'm super tempted to combine my locks when it's time to interlock my roots. But if you guys have a lot of locks, let me know what your experiences are, or are there things that you do to make that retightening session like a little bit more tolerable, or is there even a way to make it more tolerable? I feel like you just gotta go through it. But anyway, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. I